Hele goede avond opnieuw. Welkom bij dag 2 van Jazz Middelheim. We gaan nog door tot middernacht. We hebben net een heel mooi concert achter de rug van Kenny Werner met zijn kwartet. Met Dave Liebman, Johannes Weidenmuller en Peter Erskine. En ook Vivienne Aerts, die kwam meezingen. En Vivienne en Kenny die zijn er even komen bij aanschuiven hier bij de Clara Tent. In onze haven, onze veilige plaats, ook als het regent. Maar het heeft nog niet geregend en we gaan het vandaag droog houden. Dat is alvast de bedoeling. Thank you for joining us.
Sure.
Hello.
Mr. Kenny Werner, you made a new album and a new band, but with masters of the music. Why did you choose them?
You know, it was, I think it's feedback. Okay. It was very, accidental. We were playing at Berkeley College for a forum, and actually it was Terry Lynn Carrington and Esperanza Spalding and Dave. And I'm saying, this is an unusual combination, you know. And this, at the same time, Nouvelle Records wanted me to do an LP, but I didn't want to do what I always, my trio. I've done so many trio records. I had nothing more for that. So I put this together, and then it ended up being Terry Lynn and James Genus. And then for this tour, it ended up being Johannes and Peter. But you have to have musicians on that level, or else you can't extend beyond the music, you know. So that's why, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was happening on the scene tonight in this festival that's very dear to you, I think.
Yes, a lot of great memories here.
Tell about us.
Well, I remember when we played here quartet with Toots, quintet with Toots, with David Sanchez. Now, we never did that before, and we never did it afterwards. And it was with, was it Mark Johnson and Antonio Sanchez, or Scott Colley? I'm not sure. Great gig. I still have it on recording. Then I have my trio playing here. I have myself playing duo with Toots and playing with the Brussels Jazz Orchestra. So, you know, when I come to Antwerp or Brussels and, you know, anything like that, it's like really coming home. There's a lot of people that I love, and a lot of people love me, so I'm instantly really comfortable.
It's your second home, Belgium.
It is like a second home, yeah.
But you brought somebody from Holland with you, but she lives in New York.
She lives in New York. She works with me, and, you know, I have an institute called the Effortless Mastery Institute, and it's based on my book.
On your book, yeah.
And she, at this point, assists me and works with me and really helps get it out there. And I'm trying to build something that's a new dynamic for how to learn and how to stay deep inside yourself while you're learning. And she gets it. And she's been as responsible as I am for how it's growing. She's taking care of all the stuff I couldn't take care of. On top of that, she's a fantastic singer. So we'll play, when she comes up, we play with George Garzone at a place called what's it called?
The Lily Pad.
The Lily Pad. And we'll just play Insane for an hour and a half. So, you know, I'm a fan of her singing, but I'm so impressed with her in every other way, and that's what we're working on together.
Vivienne, how was it to be on stage here? I think for the first time.
Yeah. Should I go in Dutch?
Je mag in het Nederlands praten,
Ja.
dat is geen probleem. Nee.
Nou, dat kan. Super Nederlands.
Ja.
Het is een enorme eer om op dit enorm bekende festival te staan. Ik denk 8 jaar geleden een keertje wezen kijken.
Ja,
toen ik toevallig
fan,
in de zomer...
Ja.
En dit is een heel mooi, uniek... De locatie is geweldig, mensen, de line-up. En sowieso natuurlijk, ik werk nu ongeveer 5 jaar met Kenny. En de ontwikkeling die ik door heb gemaakt in de jaren... ben ik heel dankbaar voor. Dus dat hij zei, ja, ik ben in de buurt. En ik toevallig ook. Was echt een goede verrassing.
Ja, zou je dat voor ons een beetje kunnen vertalen? Zijn methode? Jullie werken aan
Effortless Mastery is een techniek. Het is een boek, 20 jaar geleden heeft hij dat geschreven. En dat boek beschrijft eigenlijk 4 stappen... waardoor je weer zonder stress tot de muziek kunt komen. Heel veel muzikanten hebben of fysieke of mentale klachten. Mensen spelen te veel, mensen verwerken eigenlijk de muziek niet vol. Dus om mastery te bereiken, moet je het volledig verteerd hebben, het materiaal. Dus moet het vanzelf gaan, effortless. Dus in order to become a master, it needs to be effortless. En die methode heeft dan 4 stappen. En die beschrijft hij in zijn boek. En ondertussen, 20 jaar later, is dat een instituut geworden.
Yeah. Mr. Kenny Werner,
Yes.
you're playing again on Sunday.
Yeah.
Homage to Toots.
Yeah.
Do you know already what you're going to play, or do you have to
We're
rehearse
playing-
on Sunday?
Well, I have some rehearsal because we will have some guests.
Yeah, of course.
We have Dre,
Yeah.
Allemaarts.
Palmarts, and we have Nicholas Thijs,
Mm-hmm.
who I've very little played with Dre, but I know he's one of the most creative drummers anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicholas and I played with Toots several times. And then Philippe Catinin will be
Yeah.
a guest. So we're going to play part of it with them. But really, this duo was really, it was granted by Huguet and Vela and people that everybody wants to do a tribute to Toots, but Toots only wanted Grégoire Moret.
Yeah.
I mean, the one time he couldn't make a gig, he sent Grégoire because he doesn't play like Toots.
No.
I mean, everybody plays like Toots, but he went his own direction. So we started doing a duo, but we play the music that Toots and I used to play as duo. But because it's a different person and a different era, we've started to stretch the music out, too. When we play with the other guys, we'll probably play how you play it. But when Grégoire and I play, we use these tunes as vehicles to get more and more wherever you're trying to go to, you know? And that's what Toots would have wanted. So I'm so excited when I do it in his country.
Ja, en zo zal Toots er zondag toch ook weer bij zijn met het hommageconcert van Kenny Werner met zijn vrienden. Kenny Werner en Vivienne Aerts. Thank you for joining us. En een klein applausje voor
Our pleasure.
onze gasten.
Dank
Dank
je
voor
wel.
hier vandaag te zijn.
Thank you.